Akinagbe walks the empty space of a 40,000 square foot Maryland warehouse with dreams of filling it with tens of thousands of cannabis plants.
When I think about getting one of those cannabis licenses, I think about social justice, considering that African Americans have been the community that has been disproportionately disadvantaged as a result of the war on drugs.
Akinagbe currently owns a chain of sleep labs and formed Remy Leaf to begin cultivating and processing medical cannabis. 200 applicants applied for 14 licenses made available by the Maryland Medical Cannabis Commission last year. But the selection was postponed a year when the Legislative Black Caucus said too many of those licenses would have gone to out-of-state investors. The allegation came after a state commission study found disparity in how few minorities got cannabis licenses during the previous selection round. So after internal investigations of the Cannabis Commission's process, it is ready to try again, with preference given to businesses that can prove they are minority-owned and operated. Akinagbe's Remy Leaf is giving it another go.
We have PhD, we have JD, we have MD, we have horticulture, agriculture. We did our research. We took our time.
Akinagbe is joined by Jeff Barclay, Allegheny County, Maryland's Director of Economic Development. Anchored by the city of Cumberland, this western Maryland county typically has one of the highest unemployment rates in the state, according to state statistics. Allegheny County built this warehouse hoping to attract a business. Remy Leaf was among the first to express interest with a business plan, including pledges to donate to local schools and colleges. That impressed the county.
50 jobs year one, 80 jobs year three, maybe 150 jobs year five.
Remy Leaf and Maryland's other medical cannabis license applicants tell us they expect profits to increase significantly if and when the state legalizes recreational cannabis use. But last week, Remy Leaf got bad news from Barclay.
Right now, the building is off the market officially because we're talking with another company and they're looking at doing tenant improvements. And quite honestly, it's a company that we've been trying to reach out to for the last decade to move into Allegheny County.
We learned that company is Northrop Grumman, looking to expand from its current facility just across the state line in Kaiser, West Virginia. But even if the defense contractor outbids the much smaller cannabis cultivating business, Allegheny County promises to keep working to find a home for Remy Leaf. Despite not being guaranteed a location, despite not being guaranteed a license, Akinagbe and other business owners we've talked to are pressing forward.
When I look at the space, I look at what our future can hold. I look at the possibility of all of the fights that's come before us and how we could arrive at this moment.
Cannabis industry sources tell us they expect a state license selection to happen sometime this summer. Now, in response to our questions, the Medical Cannabis Commission issued a statement. It reads, "It is looking forward to the completion of the independent investigation and the ownership investigation into highly ranked grower and processor applicants. The Commission will not consider awarding any pre-approvals until it has received and reviewed the findings of those investigations." Nathan Baca, WUSA 9.